The hourglass is leaking sand, but we still surfing cowabunga. Reminisce, remember the time, reflected on life when I was younger. I used to get mine, do anything to get my numbers. Cause where I'm from, your pockets power and women love that Hummer. Niggas try to front and make me stunt, you know I'm chopping them up like lumber. You never see me coming, Stevie Wonder.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Shalom, family. Let me get this thing off here real quick. This is Judah J, and it's a blessing to be able to be amongst the people, my people, that go through targeted individual scenarios on a day-to-day basis. This is just a video to encourage you. It's a short video. I'm not going to be on here long. I just been playing a whole bunch of my little songs and everything just to kind of get you kind of warmed up, inspired for the day. When you, as a targeted individual, have to face a trial like this, your mind is probably thinking that the Most High God, or God, whatever God it is that you believe that you serve, you think that He hates you, because why would a loving God put us through a thing like this? It makes no, to our minds, it makes no sense. You can't rationalize it. It's not natural. What I would say to you is, regardless of what position in life that you are in, whatever place you are in your life, I would inspire you to think about it like this. Everybody in the world lives one time, and then there's the judgment. So if you are going through an experience as such, that's not natural, something that's going against the laws of nature, the target individual experience, my encouraging word to you is this: think about your life as a means to elevate. Most people that go through problems, either they stay in the problem or they rise above the problem. A target individual has no other option, no other recourse other than to rise above problems. If you are being stalked like a normal target individual you are on Front Street. You have gone through things that don't make any sense whatsoever. My encouraging word is, go through it like a champ. Go through this thing. When you're by yourself, this thing that you go through it like a champ. Go through it like a world champion. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are beyond what most people can understand and identify, because most people do not go through a trial every second of their life. Most people in this world do not go through things that challenge their very essence, to the point where they're questioning if God, the one that made them, loves them. Most target individuals think, what have I done wrong that put me in this position where I am getting my skin burnt off through electronic magnification? I'm getting stalked by people watching me everywhere that I go. People are parking outside of my house. People are following me everywhere I go, honking, color coordination, everything designed for me. Who can go through something like this? My encouraging word to you, target individuals, is you are special beyond belief. You go through this thing like a champ. You go through this thing like you are the one that has to make the last shot before the world ends, in order for the world to be sustained. Because I tell you this, I'm not saying you're no chosen individual or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, we are going through a fiery trial. And target individuals, my encouragement is to you is to go through it like a winner. Go through this thing like the best, like the ninja. Go through this thing like a dang warrior. Go through it. Overcome it. Overcome it. Don't succumb to the evil that's going on around you. Don't succumb to it. Know that you were made for a greater purpose. Know that you were made to be that light, in the world. Nobody's perfect. No, you are not perfect. But because you're going through this thing, that just says right then and there that the one that created you, he's the one that made it so you would have to go through all the ups and downs of this merry-go-round, all the ups and downs of this roller coaster. You would have to be on that spinning wheel, seeing all of these different scenarios all at once, every single day, going on around you, things that make no sense, things that would completely destroy most people. You, as a target individual, are able to go through every day. Even though you probably don't think about days like most people think about days. Most people think about days as a time where they are encouraged and they wake up and they're like, oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to that. I can do this and go over there and see that person and have some sort of joy. Target individuals don't have that. We go through a experience where you think every day is a struggle. Every day you're trying to find a new way to find the power inside to live. You're trying to overcome these stimuluses and all this craziness that these perps and these gang stalkers are putting before you on a day-to-day basis, sometimes a second by second basis. I encourage you. I'm a target individual. I've gone through everything. I've gone through the voice of God. I've gone through the electromagnetic shocks to the body. I've gone through the coil of coordination. I've gone through the street theater. I've gone through the noise campaigns. I've gone through the direct conversation. I've gone through seeing spirits come out of my wall. I've seen spirits come out of my very wall. Who am I? Are you serious? Flesh, blood being like everyone else. Who am I to see a spirit come out of my wall? You can believe me if you want to. You think I was ready for that? You honestly think that I was ready to see something like that? I guess I was, because the Most High God says he'll never give us anything that we can, nothing. He'll never give us anything that we can't handle. I have gone through all of the things that the target individual has gone through. And I'm encouraging you today. You make it through today. You make it through this trial. You don't turn over to the following, the evil Satan one side. You don't seek to get revenge on people. I know you want to, because at times I've wanted to. I've wanted to just give up, throw my hands up in the air and start fighting these dudes. I've wanted to do some things that people you have no idea about because of this program, because of this trial, fiery trial that we're in. Don't do it. Do not do it. That's what they want. They want you to react to these perps that are stalking you, that are following you, watching you. They want you to react. Once you react, you are in their clutches. You are going to be put in their jails with people that know who you are. They know who you are. Perps are a community of people that are supported by the government, by the police force. They are people that are supported. That's the reason why when you go outside of your house and you see the drug areas, they always stay there generation after generation. Why is that? Because it's a means to keep a certain people down. They keep a certain people down. That's why they allow the drug areas to be sustained. These drug dealers and these gang members go to the police people that they have communications and friendships with those in the police forces. And the police force people, the cops, they tell them what they can do and what they can't do on the streets. You can sell this much drugs. You can do this much evil. And we won't mess with you at all. But as long as you work for us, as long as if there's a person out there that we don't want, that we feel suspicious about, and you rough them up or make their life feel like a living hell, then we'll let you continue to sell your drugs. We'll let you continue to do your prostitution, or even where people get kidnapped. Your what is that called? I don't even know what it's called because it's just so foreign. Where people are getting what is that? What's that word? I'm looking for the word. when the people are just kidnapped out of nowhere, and these cops act like they don't know what's going on. They exactly know what's going on. I'm not saying that every one of them, because check this out. In every organization or faction, you have to have people that don't know what's going on. That's what makes it seem real. If you have most of the people that are doing the wrong thing, and you have a certain other people that are not, a small number that are not doing the wrong things, then your organization, if you are built off of some sort of evil franchise or whatever you're doing, they will sustain themselves. But they have to have people that are involved in their organization that don't know about what's going on. It makes it seem real. Gang stalkers. You are part of an organization that is using you for a small amount of time until they decide to destroy you. You are a pawn. You are on the chessboard. You're the one with the least power that's going to be taken out at a time you don't know. I'm telling you this because I've been on the streets. I've been a person that has had all kind of problems with different issues. I've seen the way this thing works. They basically kidnap people that are on the streets, people that are homeless, and program them, mind control them in certain locations, and then have them go out on the streets and do witchcraft and sorcery to try to entrap and kill the people that the cops that they want to be destroyed. And they give them money, and they give them apartments, and they give them even women if they want to, or they let them sell their drugs if they want to, or do their drugs if they want to, as long as they're playing the game. Don't think that God ain't gonna bring this out. He's bringing it all out. We live in a world where people are doing evil, nefarious, wicked things beyond the pale, beyond any degree you can ever think about or imagine, underneath the covers, thinking that the world and people ain't hip to this. You know why we're hip to this? We're hip to this because it's the last days, the spirit now. We are in a spiritual time. It says that those things that were done in evil shall now be brought out. Judah J is here to tell you. The cops, all of the law enforcement, all of those in positions of power, the judges, all them people, they're all in cahoots with one another and in cahoots with the people on the streets. Why do you think the drug areas continue to stay out there? Why do you keep thinking you go every downtown in every major city in the country and you still see the homeless people and those people that are having hard times? I do not come down on them at all. They're pawns in this thing too. They have been taken advantage of too. Those are my people. And these satanic people in positions of power, these cops and the government figures, all these people in the court system, they bring them into a certain location and they program them and they tell them, oh, you got some time on your hands. We caught you with this drug. This is what they do. They say, we're hive-minded. We know what you're doing at all times. We use the cameras and everything to make it seem like we use cameras to see and track you. But we actually have hive mind. We are hive-minded, which means we know everywhere you go and everything you do. And our friends are hive-minded too. And so they basically know everything you do as well. So when they see something, guess who else sees it? We see it. Let me say that again. They're hive-minded. The cops and the government and all of the people in the authority, the people in the court system, the judges and all those people, how do they know what we're doing all the time? They're hive-minded. Basically, if one sees it, everyone sees it. In the spiritual realm, you think I'm lying? You think Judah J's lying to you? It's the real. This is the life you really live in. This is the real. This is the real. You think this is some sort of silly thing I'm saying, just trying to blow some steam or trying to get some views. I don't care about views. You can bring this down to zero. I'm telling, because somebody gonna see this. It only matters. Somebody gonna see what I'm saying. These officials, these people, you're wondering, how do they always know where I am? How do they always, why does it seem like everywhere I'm at, they at?